No, because
No.
we shuffle every time.
So, guys, we're live.
Cool. Excellent.
Today we have a newcomer, not newcomer. Finally joining the first videos, we have the Godfather himself, Mr. Scott Landis.
Hi.
What are you playing today, Scott?
Playing an updated Cars deck, so I changed the Super Red Bumblebee for the new Common Bumblebee. Kept Wheeljack and Prowl because they're both specialists, and because Bumblebee, the new one, should allow me to cycle more cards to get the starter engine, so it's going to make the Prowl ability more relevant, because I should, quote, draw starter engines more often because of the additional card draw from Wheeljack and the new Bumblebee.
What about you, Mark? What are you playing today?
Well, I'm playing something new. This is not anything updated. We're playing Super Rare Starscream because he's awesome. Playing Barrage, and we need to have a 5-drop, so we are playing Drag Strip. I'm playing this guy, that way I can play Swindled and get the new designs off. That's the only reason this guy's in here currently, but I'm pretty sure there are a decent mix of blues and oranges in here, so maybe when he attacks I might be able to draw 2 cards. We'll see. I'm pretty sure I'm just going to basically use these guys to try and divert anything away from Starscream, and Starscream's just going to try and one-shot people. At least that's my goal.
Roll to go first?
Yeah.
High roll. 8.
That's less than 8.
Cool. Good luck, Mark. Have fun.
I don't want to have any fun.
Enjoy your testing.
Yeah. I keep... It's kind of odd. This one, like you kind of have to like look and figure out what you're going to do. Whereas the old version, you just didn't matter what was in your hand. You just always flip Bumblebee and attack. You think this is still the same?
I still think if you don't have a starter engine in your hand, you always flip Bumblebee and attack because you want to try to pitch an action to try to go get it.
Okay.
So like I'll pitch. I'm going to attack into Starscream. I'm going to pitch Marksmanship to draw 2 cards.
Okay.
And then I'll attack for. Wait. 9.
I have 3 defense. We'll go take
So,
6.
Scott, you have a few new cards in there. You want to talk about any of them?
Yep, Reckless Charge pretty self-evident in aggressive decks. I mean, the 3 damage your character takes not only is at the end of combat, but it's more 4 is more than 3, so like it's really good. And so I think it's pretty ubiquitous in any aggro deck going forward. Field Communicator, like I said, these both are specialists in card mode. So this just allows you to not only get a +1 attack, but play a card for free. So
Seems good. Yeah.
Yep.
My new cards don't matter. They're going to graveyard. We'll get the highlights on them if we draw some. Maybe. Ooh. Card was not very good. We're going to try this. This will be kind of cool. Maybe not. So we did mill a mining pick. So it is possible that I can guarantee to get that back if I use 2 flips of Starscream. It's probably not good because then I have to attack with him in non-bot mode, non-awesome mode. So I think we're going to flip him to begin with. And I think we are just going to try. We're going to put a force field on Drag Strip.
Yep.
And we're going to attack Bumblebee. We got a white. Oh, baby. So I flipped a blue and an orange, so I'm going to draw 2 cards.
oh, nice.
And it's 3, 4, 5.
And I have 2, so I take 3.
Okay. And then since I had this green flip, this Decepticon Crown, which is what I want, I'm going to discard a card to get that back. I'm going to discard this backup beam
Nice.
to get back this crown.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Oh, man.
My goodness, I have so many cards.
You both have like 6 or 7 cards.
Wow, this is sweet.
About to see some true Cars action here.
It's okay. Go after my Get him. Get him.
The force field is causing some issues.
Yeah.
That's good. The one of. The one of.
What are you, Scott Landis?
Nah, I have two. There's only one in play, so it's a one of, right?
Just comes down to whether or not I want to protect Bumblebee or not using Start Your Engines. Because I can't really use it aggressively here.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to attack with him twice, so I think I'm just going to...
This is kind of odd. If that was super rare Bumblebee, you'd be able to, like, pound on Starscream. Yeah. So, I mean, we think this card's better, but there is a drawback to playing this card.
First disadvantage.
Yeah, the first disadvantage. I don't know if he could kill the Starscream, but he could probably put a hurting on him.
I mean, this turn would be really, really good if that didn't have force field.
Yeah.
But it does.
Right. I know. Just saying. Just comes down to whether or not I want to protect them, which I think I do. So, I can always then attack with them back in bot mode and draw 2 cards again. Mm-hmm. So first I'm going to.
Oh man, this is a card too. Start Your Engines, that guy.
So because I'm planning on flipping him, I'm not going to play an upgrade on him anyway. So my first move is going to be to flip him because I am going to play Start Your Engines. I'm going to put a Noble's Blaster on the Wheeljack. Draw a card and discard a card. Oh man. Discard a piece through turn. I can do a lot now, but I'm going to Start Your Engines. Change the card mode, get all my cards bold 2, and untap Bumblebee. Now, I could play an extra action, but again, there's really no point because of the force field that exists, or else I would. So now he has a 3 bold 2. I already played I can play another action, I'm just choosing not to because of the force field won't be helped by that, so I just don't think it's as good going on right now. So I'm just going to attack with Prowl, who's a 3 bold 2. So I put some cards, 1, 2, 3, and 4, so 7.
2, so we'll proc this first. Takes.
So Prowl might die here, but I think it's more important that I think anything that could have killed Prowl most likely could have also killed Bumblebee. So.
Well, in fairness, untapping Bumblebee also turned off Barrage.
Yep.
Yeah, and Bumblebee definitely would have died. So maybe Bumblebee will die. I highly doubt it. We'll play this. No, he won't die. Wow. His hand is slightly stacked. Okay. Barrage. We'll hovercraft to 1 everything.
Okay, I was going to ask whether or not it was worth it to flip Starscream if you were going to attack with Barrage and bot mode, if you were going to attack somebody that wasn't damaged.
Oh, right.
Obviously,
No,
obviously
well,
everyone's damaged. So.
we drew a pick off this,
Yep.
so this guy's going to
Yep.
trounce the hell out of somebody.
Yep.
So we'll go after Prowl because we have to. We got bold 2. So it's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I have 2. So I die.
Okay, and I have to decide if I would like to get this bashing shield back.
I think I decide after you if I want to get the press the advantage back. I assume that's how it works.
I guess that's something we will have to check on. I don't know if it does, but
I assume it's active player goes first. So.
Priority player, so yeah, that's what I was saying.
Well, I would assume the priority player goes on the stack first, so that he has to choose first.
Well, there is no stack.
Well, right.
I'm gonna pitch
Things we need to know.
I'll pitch confidence to get back.
There you go,
First
FAQ.
Okay.
Our next question: who gets to choose the green pit first?
And I'm just not going to get it back.
Yeah.
No. Might be a mistake, but that's why we're testing. I didn't see any armors from him in his
He's flipped
flips.
half his deck.
Right, and I haven't seen a force field. I imagine force field is the type of armor that would play, or another bashing shield, but I don't have any weapons, so
Yeah.
I don't want to bash his bash.
It's the bash party.
The Bash Brothers.
Exactly.
I might have a very good turn next turn. I might. Might also be mediocre.
Let's try this. I'm gonna play Bashing Shield, draw and discard card.
Yep.
Empire Shield.
Man, I should have got my Bashing Shield.
I'm gonna play Press the Advantage. It doesn't work.
Sure.
Sorry, my bad. I'm gonna play Steamroll
Okay.
on Wheeljack.
Yeah.
Wheeljack. And attacking.
Yep. Okay.
Pull 3. I assume there's a weapon in there. I know there's,
Yeah.
2 for the flip. And 1, 2, 3 for roll 3.
I have
3,
3 defense.
5, 6, 7, 12.
Alright, so minus 3 is 9, so 3 goes here and I have to put 6 somewhere else?
Yep.
I'll put it here.
Yep.
And then I have to decide if I want to get back one of these espionages. I think I do. I'm going to discard an armed hovercraft to get an espionage.
Yep, seems good. I'm not gonna get Bashing Shield.
Yeah, figures. Come on, steamroll. Off the top. If we steamroll, I think we can kill both of Scott's guys. I did not draw steamroll. So
you guys both think Steamroll's pretty good, huh?
I think it's good on like these high power guys. I mean, Grimlock was a very strong character in Wave 1, and Steamroll was basically his text box on an action. It's just his surrounding cast wasn't able to support him.
So you believe that as an action, it's a valid battle card?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
I believe your characters have other ways to get bigger, like, so in this deck, having the Bumblebee allow you to play an extra action, or just Wheeljack being Bolt 3 built in, it's really good. I'm only playing it as a 1-of right now, maybe you have to go up to more depending on what we expect the meta to be. I mean, in this situation it was good. I mean, like, I killed one guy and trampled over for 6 more.
As opposed to just killing a guy and doing nothing extra.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
You got to take advantage of the giant Wheeljack.
I mean, but I could have played a different action and obviously killed just the barrage, and the drag strip would still be in play. But I think this is better, but it may not be in the end. We'll have to see.
It's unfortunate. I thought I would have. So I want to have like 2 crowns here, but I only have 1. I haven't flipped 1. So I think we're going to treasure hunt to dig for 1 and see if we can just trounce Scott. Well, Wheeljack.
I'm not actually Wheeljack yet.
Let's treasure hunt. Alright, so we get force field and console. And I'm gonna put a pick here. I'm gonna flip barrage, give this guy a Pierce 2.
Sure.
He has 1 more defense. He
fair.
has 1 more defense.
Fair enough.
I don't think Mark's used to flipping barrage like that.
No. So I guess we have to attack Wheeljack. So I can plan 2. So we're gonna plan these 2 cards. White.
Wow.
Oh, there's the steamroll. So, so this gets +2. Starscream gets +6. So it's 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
To my 3.
Yeah.
So we've been dead anyway, regardless of.
Right. But I wanted to get another crown, so just playing 2 crowns. And then at the end of this combat, I am going to get back.
You can only get back 1 of them.
Correct.
Which one of the crowns are you going to get back, Mark?
The second one. That was the one that was the clincher right there. So we are actually going to get rid of. As good as security console is, I don't think we're going to have the time to do it. 6. So this guy's going to take a beating. So I don't think security console is actually going to do anything. This guy's probably going to die this turn. So I'm going to discard security console to get back the crown. I had Pierce too, by the way.
I've got
Yeah.
incoming transmission.
I like how everybody gets quiet when the black guy comes in.
That's on camera.
That's why I said it. I know. It's fine.
Backup
What's
beam.
up, cameras? S. Akuma. Who's winning?
Let me just see. I'm gonna put this on top. I'm gonna put this on top. It's not really at all. It matters for his ability. I put a piece instead of a. I had both of them.
You got anything?
Yeah, improvise shield?
Yeah.
Sure.
So
Whatever
it's smarter for
Mark
this.
has built.
Oh, okay. So not your
Keep a
own,
piece in my
like-
hand so I can pitch a piece now.
I-
2 cards.
I have it
I agree.
That doesn't make any sense either.
Oh, I
I want to draw
I was
the.
curious.
You want to flip that card.
Yeah. So I won't use his ability, but it's still right. It's still
Well, if
better.
you're not going to use his ability, do you want to flip him back? Does
No,
he have more,
no,
does he have
no.
more defense?
He's more attack.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's one more defense,
Okay,
but I
okay.
don't think it matters. If I lose by 1, I lose by 1. So
Okay.
roll 2, attacking Starscream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have 2 defense.
9.
7 and 6 is 13.
Scott holds holding the best card in his hand right
That's
now.
good.
What is a piece of tyranny?
No.
He's a mining pick.
No.
Well, then he's
Those
not
are the best
holding the
cards.
best cards. All right,
Fairness, it was Pearson here.
so I go?
Yep.
All right. Let's ready up, Scott. You ready? We're going to do something fun.
I mean,
Oh, we're not.
it might not matter at this point.
No, we're done. So I only have 1 action to play this espionage we got back a bajillion turns ago. So I'm going to espionage. I have to choose a battle color. I'm going to choose... I'm pretty sure...
So can you call like 2
No.
orange? Or you have to. So
You just say orange, green.
As long as it has an orange.
Orange.
Oh, so it'll still count
Yeah,
Peace
yeah.
and Tyranny and
Orange,
Enterprise.
green,
Yeah,
white,
as long as
blue.
it has one of those
One of
colors.
the
on it.
Can you cannot say blank?
No,
You cannot
that's
say
not
blank.
a color.
It's not a
Not a
color.
color, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm going to say orange. I'll take press. Actually...
That's what I was saying the best card was. Because Peace
No.
is garbage here.
No, I'm going to take Peace to Tyranny because that way, if he does live, he's not going to want to discard this to Bumblebee when he attacks. He wants to give it, I don't know, but I'm taking Peace to Tyranny for sure. So that's going to die.
So my other 2 awful cards.
Yeah, whatevs. All right, well, now we have another console, so we'll put that on this guy.
It's so good when you get both of them on there.
Yeah.
So good.
So
It doesn't really matter now.
we're going to flip
Well, I know.
Barrage.
Yep.
We're going to send Starscream. We're going to plan to... this is a new way for Scott to lose a grenade launcher. 1, 2, white.
Yep.
Oh, look at that.
Oh,
look at that again!
Jeez.
Oh my goodness, wish we had Steve roll.
1.
With one guy
10,
play?
16, 17.
Yeah, I lose.
It would still be cool.
So you could trample over to nothing?
Yeah.
Alright, that's fine.
Moral victory.
Yeah.
How often do you trigger this effect?
The one time I attacked with him.
Yeah, it worked.
Yeah, I drew 2 cards.
Here's one.
And it was first take.
So how do you guys feel about game 1 there? What do you think went wrong, Scott?
I mean, the force field really hurt. I think I could have had a turn where it was basically incoming transmission. I could have done start your engines, flip him, incoming transmission to try to get an equipment, to put on a guy, to put an orange on top and all this other
So
stuff.
his force field hurt like on your Starscream earlier?
On
It
his
was on
drag
the
strip.
drag
So
strip.
I could have killed drag strip in 1 turn with prowl instead. Like I had to waste my because what that forced me to do is then steamroll with him to kill him. Whereas again, that turn could have been more focused on just killing a barrage. But I really think it also hurt that I didn't kill Starscream on that second attack. Obviously, is what really hurt.
I think the second crown on his attack against Wheeljack was pretty huge.
If without it, I don't kill him.
You don't kill
Yeah.
him. Yeah.
So maybe I shouldn't have started engines so early. Maybe.
Oh, nice. You have a shirt for it too. Is that the team shirt?
Totally.
I just realized.
It's not on camera at all, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So maybe I shouldn't have started your engine so soon.
What's wrong with seeing that on camera?
Nothing.
Luckily, I did nothing wrong.
So you go first, or we just
Yeah,
switch, or
we'll
do I-
just alternate.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So you got to see Septicon Crown and Starscream go berserk. It's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Seemed fine.
Oh, this hand is nowhere near as good. So I guess we're going to do this again. Start here. If I was second, I would attack with Starscream. Because I would assume he would attack with Bumblebee. I'd probably be able to kill Bumblebee. But I don't. So we're going to send little fella and probably not do any damage.
I don't have that many blues, so.
Enough.
Yeah. We'll just send him. We'll send him after Bumblebee because I imagine that's going to be his main attacker. So I might as well stack some damage on him. White. Oh. Blue. Come on, baby. Oh, draw 2. Perfect deck construction. 4.
Hey, he's 100% on that.
And he took damage.
He is. He is. And I got 2 damage.
And he got some damage.
Look at that. Half of a card. This guy's half the stars, too. So, clearly every deck should play this guy. I imagine my drag ship's dead.
Marker ship.
Come on.
And then I'll just attack. And I will. I'll pitch first the advantage roll 2 cards.
Good. I have 2, so I'm going to take 4. And I don't believe we're going to get this bashing shield back. Alright, let's draw a card. Ooh, but we did mill mining pick, so that's excellent for us. Wow. So we can get back security console or mining pick if we flip Starscream.
Oh, with the planet. Okay.
With, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But,
And then have to attack with barrage. And
yeah, just tackle barrage for a small little bit.
Yep.
Which isn't terrible.
I think in a more defensive deck, I think that's a good option. I think you'll see that play often.
Well, the difference is if I do it now, like I can set him up with the security console for next turn because, but I guess if I want to attack, I want to be playing mining pick. All right. I guess we can do that later. We don't have to do it now. Let's start with. Oh, this is really tough. There's too many cards in my hand. There's 7 cards. I don't know what to do with them all. Because I could also espionage to try and strip start your engines from Scott's hand. That's really the only card I care about. Maybe a turbo boosters, but so it's either that or I want to play swindled because I have multiple upgrades in my hand, and then I can still flip to get back one of these if I miss.
Yep.
So I don't think he might start your engines. If I just send the barrage, it's not going to be a big deal. I think that's actually what I'm going to do. That's probably this is probably the more conservative play. I don't know. It's probably not good. I'm going to swindle.
Yep.
See if we get rewarded. We did. We're awesome.
You're so good.
Yeah. Better lucky than good. I am probably never going to play this card now. Oh, I might. I'm going to get rid of this one shall stand. And I'm going to get rid of this one shall stand. I get the new designs.
Yep. You guys doing some laundry over there?
They are. So I could play Force Field and just hope he doesn't have Steamroll again. Or we could just try and set up Starscream, attack with Starscream.
Can you make barrage of a relevant attacker at all?
If I flip him.
Yeah. That's
But
fine.
so the difference is I don't have mining pick
Yeah, yeah.
right now. I have drew a security console, and clearly I have a crown in my hand, or we wouldn't be thinking about this at all.
Do you have a weapon?
I do not have a weapon unless I would get back pick.
Okay. Oh, right. You get that.
Yeah. So
you can completely suit up Starscream for next turn.
Oh, yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Yeah.
So I'm probably going to new
That's what I'm
design
saying,
force
yeah,
field here,
Yep. Seems good.
and we're going to flip this to get back.
The pick. Or whatever.
No, that's probably wrong.
Why? You set him up for next turn.
Oh, yeah, because I get to play one. Yes.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to get back this pick. I would like to play the pick for my upgrade for turn.
Yeah.
So he can't espionage me.
He has 2 on him. From Marcus.
Oh, that's where this is from.
Yeah. Not from the pick from last game.
And then, so this barrage is just going to have to send in for a little bit. Or 5.
Yep.
Your turn.
Confidence.
Yep.
Draw 2. Discard Fashion Shield.
Yeah, that's a good one to discard. Oh, but it can kill force field.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I'm bad.
OBS.
Energize.
Yeah, that one seems bad.
You can do voiceover.
And
Unless you find your start your engines.
peace.
So you did not find start your engines.
No, I did not find something.
Okay.
And then off the confidence, I will one shall stand. Drag strip.
Okay. Yep.
Then I will play. Bashing Shield somewhere.
Sure.
So I think I want to save Wheeljack to attack Starscream. So I'm going to play Bashing Shield on Prowl. Wheeljack card.
Okay. Are you gonna flip this turn?
Which turn?
This turn.
With who?
I'm just asking if you're gonna flip at all.
Considering. I can still flip Bumblebee and play an action.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Would it have been better to? Oh, you don't draw a card. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Because you could still draw and start your engine, and flip him to start to just ready him.
I didn't draw start. Yeah,
right. Yeah, but you could still ready him.
Yeah. I could also flip him, start your engines, and
Yeah.
flip everybody as well.
Pretty sure the force field's gone.
Yeah,
Oh yeah. We did bash and shield.
I think I'm gonna. No, it's better. Depends on whether. I don't think Bumblebee's gonna start out this turn.
No.
So.
No.
So I'll use him now
Yeah.
to play Reckless Charge on Prowl.
Oh yeah. All right. Try and kill my barrage.
I'm not gonna kill him, but I'll just
You might.
7's not gonna hit. 7, 9, 10.
Ooh. Ooh, golly. Look at that. 4. How much did you have?
10.
Big 6. I gotta figure out if I want that secret dealings.
So have you guys noticed how much longer combat feels with the green pip action?
Yeah. Well, and that's also our deck construction. I think I know Scott did, and I did as well. We're probably playing like a bunch of cards that we would never play in Wave 1, but since they have the green pip, you can play one. You get to see them more. Actually, now when you see more of your deck, these come up a lot more.
Yeah.
So
Makes your combat an extension of
relevant.
I mean,
hand.
you're both playing more cards to let you draw more cards as well, so you're definitely seeing more of your deck.
So I think the card that I have in my hand, the action I'm going to play for the turn, actually grants me more cards than Secret Dealings. Is Treasure Hunt. So I'm just gonna, and I want to keep this Espionage, and the other cards are just going to go on top of my deck to try and attack. So I'm just not going to get the Secret Dealings. I'm not going to discard any cards.
Yep.
Well, that changes. So I drew a second crown. So it's possible now that I don't treasure hunt because I don't want to have them all in my hand.
What do you mean?
I drew a second crown.
He doesn't want. You don't. There's no reason to have 3 crowns in his hand.
Right. So I'm gonna plan 2.
Mm-hmm.
But then I don't want the other one in my hand. Because I'm gonna get this one back. I don't want to have 2 crowns in my hand.
For next attack?
I don't have enough cards to discard to keep it.
But I mean, you might get some.
Well, so my plan was to treasure hunt to look for a second crown.
Mm-hmm.
But now I can play espionage instead of treasure hunt because I drew the second crown.
That's fine.
Or I can marksmanship, even though it's not going to kill a guy.
Yeah. Oh, you can't marksmanship. All guys are about ultimate.
So we can't play marksmanship, clearly.
Yeah.
So we could espionage. You have 1 card?
Yeah.
Man, that's bad. So, I mean, we're doing this for sure. We're going to set them up for Ds.
Yep.
And maybe we just don't play any cards. Maybe we do try and get the second crown now, since I can't play this.
I mean,
Scott has clearly pointed out. Yeah, I am going to...
Isn't there some ballot to playing the espionage and just naming blue because turbo boosters just... not turbo boosters, starter engines can just train you?
No, because I have security console.
That's true.
So,
I would have just played starter engines last round.
Yeah. So I think now, actually, that's true. Since I can't marksmanship, treasure hunt is better because I'm going to be picking cards and I'm going to get them back on console.
Yeah,
so I can just pitch more cards to get them back.
Exactly.
So I don't actually care what I get. I just care if they're an upgrade.
You just want cards.
And, just cards that I can discard. So we just traded this for a grenade launcher.
Which is fine. I mean,
Right, because I'm going to just discard a grenade. Yeah, I'm going to discard a grenade launcher. Alright. So now it's also possible 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 that I only put 1 crown on top. Because if I put 1 on top, the pick we'll get +1. He'll get +3, so it'll be 3, 4, 5. It'll be 11. Yep. And then I only have to discard 1, and I don't need to put the other crown on top for the overkill. Plus any additional oranges I flip, it'll be 3 additional cards.
Right, because it's a white.
Yeah. And I only have to deal 8 to Bumblebee.
Plus the 2, so 10.
Yes, yeah. And we're already at 10. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to attack with Starscream.
Yep.
We are going to just plan 1. Yep, we'll just plan 1. So we'll pump him.
Yep.
White. So 3, 4, 5, 11, 12, 13, 14.
It's a 3, so I take 11.
Okay. And we have crown there, so I'm going to pitch a card. I'm probably just going to pitch this marksmanship that Scott clearly pointed out that I can't play right now. I'll be able to play it next time.
Yeah, you'll be able to play it next time.
But it's not enough to deal damage to that guy and kill that guy to get this crown back. So we'll just get rid of that marksmanship.
Cool.
Your turn.
So he's definitely going to be at 4 defense.
Maybe.
He may choose not to.
I may mess it up.
I have no upgrade to
So,
play.
so another thing that's kind of interesting, like before with just wave 1, we were just interested in only killing armors against any deck. This acts like an armor, but it's a utility. Especially with Starscream, it's basically +3. It's a +3 armor that's not on an armor, and it's good against like the Optimus deck. They just always get 2 defense on top if they have it in their hand. So this, might be something that maybe we need to move back towards ramming speed as opposed to only using the bashing shield or drill arms to kill armor, because now there are other things that you actually want to kill, whereas before the utilities that you could kill are Matrix and Turbo Boosters, and they had already done their damage.
Do we have an FAQ on how debilitating Crystal would work with it?
Oh, you still get attacked. I imagine you still get to plan, because this is when the upgraded character defends. As soon as they attack, you're defending.
I'm just kind of confirming for everyone that debilitating Crystal would not work.
I would think
it will work. You'll still get the plan.
No, but you'll pick the plan. So it won't work.
It won't stop the plan.
It's still you're still going to get crown back on top of your deck.
Yes, or a double blue or whatever.
I'll reckless charge on wheel deck.
Okay.
Attack Starscream.
Why would you do that?
Why would I not?
I don't know. So he's attacking, so I'm going to plan before you flip.
Sure.
Okay, I'll put this on top.
I got it.
Crown. White. So it's 3, 4, 5.
15.
So 10?
I took 3 from the...
Yeah. So...
I'm not going to get back to shit.
Yeah. I'm probably not going to get this backup beam back. We are at a point that we may not want that second crown because we're getting kind of low here. We're going to find one. But I don't think we want either of these upgrades, so... Yeah, I'm just gonna get the crown back. I think that's just what we're gonna do like 90% of the time with this deck. It just happens. Alright. So now I have to hope Scott doesn't have one shell stand. Because otherwise I'm gonna lose.
To Prowl?
If you want shell stand, yeah. I'm pretty sure I can lose to Prowl. Because I don't want to send this guy in.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. So if you have one shell stand, that means I'm attacking with this guy. If this guy goes in, you're not going to beat you guys. But I don't really want to do that. So this is 9, 10, 11. Alright. We'll marksmanship that guy since we have a ranged fella. He has a guy in bot mode this turn. And we will play a grenade launcher now.
Yep.
We will attack Wheeljack. We have bold 2, starting at 9. White. $12. 9, 10, 11, 12, yes.
Yes.
12.
So I have one shell stand. It doesn't even matter because it kills him. You had it as long as you killed Wheeljack, you're fine.
Oh,
As long as
okay.
you knew
You're
you
right.
were gonna
Okay,
kill
I
Wheeljack,
got you.
yeah,
Look, I didn't figure out, man.
no, it's fine.
So I don't think I actually want this third crown.
I think you can kill Prowl without it.
Yeah, but look, man, it's about the rubbins. I think actually I don't want the crown. I do want the espionage. So I'm going to pitch my mining pick since I still have 2 crowns to get back this espionage. Also, since it'll let me play something next turn.
Yep.
Whatever. So these things go away. Your turn. Woohoo!
Yeah, get it.
I think it's a double one shell stand.
No.
Turbo boosters, baby.
Ooh, +1. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby.
There's all my starter engines.
1.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay.
So I didn't draw anything exciting.
I can just edit this out. You just want to stop it too so we can play other videos.
Why?
We can just play a third one. It's
Play a third one.
I'm just saying, just to
That's a
make
great
it
one.
shorter so we can play more.
Doesn't matter to me. Whatever you guys
I'm just
want to do.
saying so we get more content out of it. It's up to you guys. I mean, like,
What are we at? How long?
I don't know. I can't see from this screen.
Oh, okay.
No, I think we're fine. This game's
I
good.
just wasn't sure how many we were trying to
We
get
went one
down.
rotation. Who cares?
Yeah, we'll get one.
I'll edit all that out. Don't worry.
Do you know what you want to play next?
Yeah, whatever the fuck he hands me.
You don't care?
I'll probably play the Grimlock deck. Sounds like fun. Alright. So here we are, back for game 3. So far, Starscream's crown has led the way. We haven't seen a steamrolling crown yet. I kinda wanna see it.
I mean, I only have 1 steamroll
That's fine,
in
but
my
like
deck. Yeah.
he hits
A lot.
He hits hard.
He hits hard.
Like he drops bombs on people.
He does. He does.
It's pretty fun.
He hits harder than Optimus Prime.
Um,
If you have crown and pick.
yeah.
You have to have pick. You need to have pick.
You have all these fun things. The thing I keep seeing for Scott is he keeps having like all these ways to play these extra actions and making advantage, but it doesn't seem like it's getting him anywhere.
Because it doesn't get me to start. Neither
Yeah.
card
He,
got me to
so
start.
it's
Yeah.
the same problem that Cars has always had. If they don't have an untap effect, their deck isn't good.
Yeah.
So and it is possible
There was
that you want to play
I
a
don't know
ready
if it
for
was
action
wrong or right,
7th
but
one.
in game 2 you discarded the press the advantage. When you're going second, you can get two -2s out of the press the advantage on the wheel turn. So I don't know if it was right for you to discard that card.
I don't think it matters. I think
Again,
whatever.
without
But it's
certain-
like essentially it's like 4 damage to keep it. Because like you would have attacked with your third guy. So if he gets to the start your engines, he can flip, play the start your engines.
But I think if he gets to the start your
attacks.
engines, the press doesn't matter because I'm going to die anyway.
I guess it to me it ensures it.
If he gets 2 additional attacks, I'm going to die anyway.
All right.
I think, and I also feel that on the wheel turn, when he's attacking, he doesn't need to give my guy -2 defense. I think his guys hit hard enough unless it's prowl.
Well, if it was pro, yeah.
7.
3.
Do I want to get Bashing Shield back? I think it has more value.
I think it has more value than probably some random card in your hand. That way I can't just like body up here on a force field, which we saw was able to do a bunch of work game 1. And I think that's also a thing, like, I don't have force field, but playing to have the car as an answer for a future card. It might only come up in 2 or 3 turns. And then it also me knowing that Scott has a bashing shield means I have to play my game differently because I can't lean on a force field. So him having a bashing shield almost kills an armor without me even playing it. So until I see him discard it to a wheeljack or something like that, I just basically can't play one. So that is neat. So
Almost like having a meddling mage for your Magic fans out there.
yeah. So I can go super ham here and suit up Starscream this turn because I had. Oh no, I can't. I can only play 1. Well, I can set him up for next turn.
Sounds like you're trying to swindle.
Yeah, but it's probably bad. I think we're just gonna see if. I think if we're just trying to hit with this drag strip. Alright, we're going to flip this Starscream. And
I just never saw it before. I just noticed it, that's all.
Oh.
I've never seen it before.
I'm actually going to console Starscream for no value here. And we're going to attack who we have to attack. Maybe we'll hit. That's actually... Yeah, if I had a blue in my hand, I would pick here.
Yeah.
But I don't.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Nope.
Fine. To be fair, the other times that I hit, I also hit a white. So.
You did 5?
I had 5.
Draw a card. This has a lot of options here. So.
That's what Cars decks do.
Alright, so what's Field Communicator here?
Okay.
So I'm actually going to play the Wheeljack ability first. It really doesn't matter mathematically or anything. I just want to have access to more cards.
Yeah. I think that's right.
I
I mean, I guess it doesn't actually matter either way you do it.
I don't think it matters. I don't think it matters at all.
Yeah.
I'm going to discard this backup beam. Then I'm going to play the Field Communicator ability. Peace for Tyranny.
You're going to cast it, right? You might as well.
It's the worst one you can get, I think, in this situation. Maybe later. Maybe if it was a turn later, it'd be a different story. But
Yeah, I agree. You can still play it. You just don't have to sacrifice a guy.
yeah. I'm still going to play it just to get it out of my hand.
Well, it doesn't go to your hand.
I mean, to get it out of the... Get it out. It doesn't, it's not like my action for the turn or anything.
Right, yeah. Yeah, might as well play it.
Yep.
Sweet.
Alright, so... Let's do...
I would bump up Thundercracker by 1 by playing it.
Flip Prowl.
Oh, start your engines, huh?
Action for the turn is to start your engines. Action off of Bumblebee will be to... So he's now a 4-bolt 2, which is probably not going to kill him. So I'm going to have to also press the advantage off of his ability.
Okay.
Action. So
Oh, that's a lot. That's 6.
now he's 6
Against
he's
0 defense.
Right, -2 with the bold. So I am a 9.
White.
Who do we attack
So
with?
1 prowl.
Yep.
We attack with prowl.
Oh, alright.
Yeah,
Prowl's not
sorry,
tapped, so
sorry.
that's why I was confused. I'm like, who do we attack
So you
with?
9, right?
Yeah, 9.
Yep, like I said.
First damage. Might have to up the number of those. That was pretty good there. I mean, of course he's playing this as cons, but it was really good there.
Well, the fact that you played 3 cards is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Played more
And
than
I could,
3.
if Peace Through Tyranny was anything else, I would have
Yeah.
played more cards.
Yeah, yeah.
Even if it was
Any-
Improvise Shield, I would have at least
Yep.
put it on a
And
card
drawn a card.
and drawn a card. So I mean,
Alright, we're going to do this.
Well, that's a lot of what we were discussing that cards can do now, is that you can really filter your hands.
I'm
Yeah.
going to play
That was a good
Swindle.
showing of it.
I'm gonna draw 2.
yeah, even if it wasn't for total value, it was still really
Yeah, I mean, like, even if it was like, imagine if it was confidence, you know?
Yeah.
We're going to discard 2. Espionage and another Swindle. We are going to... So... off the Swindle, I'm going to put a mining pick here.
Yep.
And then my upgrade for the turn, I'll hovercraft here, go 1 all you guys. And then we'll attack Prowl because we have to with bold 2. Oh, those are not good. 5, 6, 7, 8.
2. So I take 6. Ooh, he's low.
He is alive. He's dead to marksmanship. No, he's not. I can't cast marksmanship on that guy.
Draw.
This guy failed this time. He can draw 2 cards. I know.
That's
I
probably
know.
why you're going to lose.
No, it's exactly why I'm going to lose.
I'm gonna put a grenade launcher on my Wheeljack.
Okay.
Draw on this card. Card.
That's not a Scott Landis card.
This is a terrible play.
That is not a Scott Landis card. You can't be doing that.
How's it feel, Mark?
It feels fine. I mean, it's great. Ooh, and he discards a steamroll? Jeez.
Oh, he's not gonna...
Why wouldn't he cast it?
Confidence.
What, you have another steamroll?
I guess...
Oh, I guess the steamroll's not going to kill anybody this turn.
I just had no good abilities to play, to be honest with you. What's the issue?
I would have just stayed the
I would
steamroll.
have just kept the steamroll over
Anything.
over the improvise shield, probably.
Yeah, 100%.
Maybe.
That's the thing I would have done differently.
Because that card's going to mitigate these crowns.
Yeah.
This crown.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100% will.
Yeah.
Because this guy's going to get damaged this turn.
Even if
then
you don't
just
use it this
don't-
turn, you could use it next turn.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, yeah.
He didn't know what else he was going to get, obviously. So he ends up with something.
I still have no action I really want to play. That was also part of the issue.
Yeah, but we're saying you save it for next turn, not this turn.
Yeah.
Because then you can send this guy, and then you get to Wheeljack. You don't even have to make this attack now.
Oh no,
Wait
I wasn't
till
going
next
to.
turn.
I wasn't going to.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So if you save Steamroll for that, there's no
Yeah.
possible way for me to win,
Yeah.
I don't think. I don't think.
That's for sure.
I'm not going to play anything off confidence. I'm not going to play a second action because I have nothing good.
Where'd he go?
I'm going to attack here.
All right.
No.
Ooh, white. It's a crown. Ugh. Ugh. I have 2 defense. 7. I'm gonna discard this crown to get this crown back. I want to do something.
Okay.
Okay, that wasn't terrible. So check this. This is gonna be kind of cool. I'm gonna Secret Dealings.
Yep.
We're gonna draw a card. I don't have to.
No, just true.
I don't think I'm actually going to. Because I'm just gonna. I need to keep this card. That's unfortunate. Okay. Nope. Here's 2.
Yep.
Alright, Starscream is going to attack Bumblebee, not Prowl. We will plan 1. So
Great.
3,
Oh, 2
You got
points.
the
4, 5, 6, 7, 13.
I'll take 12.
And I will discard this card to get back my crown.
Yep.
Go ahead. Your turbo boosters? That'd be pretty sick.
You have turbo boosters.
Oh, well then it's gonna be sick. But you have to get rid of your field communicator, Scott. That's bad. Well, if you put it over here, you don't have to do it.
Turbo boosters.
Okay. Get the loot.
Yes.
That seems cool.
At least it doesn't have steamroll.
This is gonna be kind of cool.
Coming.
Sure. Okay. So what's going on here? Mm-hmm.
Flip.
Yeah. You going after Starscream?
Oh yeah.
Really?
Why not?
Okay. So, just see. If
Yeah.
you don't kill it, I get this crown buff for the rest of the turn.
What do you mean?
It's for the turn.
For the turn.
Oh.
For each attacker.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying.
Okay. Okay.
So if you don't kill Starscream with this, he already coming in with 4.
Yeah.
He's already at 4 defense when Prowl attacks him. If Wheeljack does not kill him. I think what you're supposed to do is send Prowl here and try and kill this. And then...
And just send him there.
Right, yeah.
That's fine.
I mean, so you're going to do the same thing, but I don't think
Yeah.
you attack with Wheeljack first. So
Yeah,
if you
yeah.
don't kill this, I don't know. It's going to be tough.
You have no way to get crown back either, so I definitely
Right
gonna
now,
do
no.
it regardless.
Not right now, yes.
Yeah.
And that's the third one too.
Correct, because I'm milled too.
So
You are attacking barrage?
Yeah.
Okay.
6.
Wait. I'm not going to get that back. I can't. It's not the end of combat. I have 2.
Oh, nice. Stay 4.
So he is dead. No, he's not. Yes, it's 11.
And then Wheeljack attacks.
Yeah. I'm going to plan.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't get that crown.
Yeah.
We're both stupid. Okay.
It's just new cards.
White. Okay, that's not good. So, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I'll prevent grenade launcher.
15.
Is that count a grenade launcher?
Yeah.
So 11. Oh, you got him.
Yeah.
You got him.
See, Cars still needs its untap effects to get these extra, to get this turn where you're attacking with more guys, even when you're going first. So it really just comes down to, otherwise you're just playing a modified seal deck. I think this helped. I mean, I definitely got to play more actions
Yeah.
compared to the super rare B.
I also think field communicator was very good too.
Yeah. Even though it didn't play anything, but it still got me permanent +1 attack.
In such a short, supply of it, it's hard to tell. It's going to be hard to tell which of the bumblebees are better. But I did like what he brought to the table.
I think they're going to be better in different matches.
Yeah.
I think this one is going to be better against decks that have blue in it, whereas super rare bumblebees better against the super aggressive decks with like no defense, like against bugs, because they can ignore. This deck can't ignore shrapnel.
Yeah.
You have to attack it and use an action. This helps that because you can just play an action, but you still have to waste an attack to get the action in.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, I still have marksmanship. I have marksmanship in the deck. Take care.
Yeah. But it's still an action and 2 attacks, or 2 actions and 1 attack.
Which of the newer cards did you like the most in the deck, Scott?
From what I drew, I mean, I feel like Confidence dug me what I needed, but that may not have been true. I felt like any of the upgrades that had green in them meant that I was an upgrade play to play, and with Wheeljack it also allowed me to sift through my deck. And I thought that, I thought Noble's Blaster was really good. I think I might replace the extra...
The axe?
The beam or whatever it is.
The green bold 2?
Yeah, the bowl 2 for another Nobles Blaster, because I think
Okay,
it's just
that
going to
makes
be...
sense.
I mean, they're about the same in this deck, because bowl 2 is about equal to +2, but I just think it has the extra pierce against Decepticons that may come into play. I think press the advantage, I might want 2 of them.
Yeah, I think that card's very... Especially when you're with Confidence and Bumblebee, you just
Yeah.
basically get a free buff. It's half of a Reckless charge, but you also don't take damage.
Yeah.
So...
I think the deck may need some sort of card draw as well, because
Like
they were definitely
Testify?
No.
you know what card actually might be good now? I think that deck could benefit from something like a backup plan. Because there were multiple times where you only had one card, and you would easily trade one card
He gets to the point
for
where
free.
if he has those 2-3 action turns, that like something like backup plan could be really
Yeah,
good.
exactly. And even in turns where you didn't have multiple actions, you just have one card, and you just get to play it off Bumblebee, and then still have the rest of your turn.
Yeah.
To do it, right? It's when he
When he
flips. Right. Yeah. So you can still do all that stuff. The card that impressed me the most out of there was Steamroll.
It was only the one time, but yeah.
Well, it was impressive.
It left its impression.
I only played it as a one-of,
Yeah.
only Wheeljack as the target, but maybe I think it still is a one.
And you have no functions, right? Basically,
No.
like that's kind of like your function slot.
Yeah.
And
The
then
Steamroll.
Steamroll and 1 cell Shannons.
Yeah.
Or the blank cycle,
Yeah.
right? There's
Yeah.
no
And
burst.
I wasn't playing Ramming Speed
Yeah.
because I was only playing
Bashing Shield?
Bashing Shield. I think is a 2 of.
Yeah.
Yep.
And because that's usually what cars had a problem with, which was opposing armor. But maybe adding 1 in just to deal with other things might be okay. I mean, Reckless Charge is obviously insane.
Yeah. And to be fair, like the only reason he needs a ramming speed is because it's specifically against Starscream in the console with Crown. That's the only reason that you would want a ramming speed.
I mean, the console's going to see play in mostly any blue deck also.
Right, but I think it's the best in this
Yeah.
deck.
Yeah.
Because what about you, Mark? What did you like out of your first Starscream match?
I like Starscream a lot. Clearly, he's just dumb with pick, and whenever you can set it up on offense and defense with the crown, like that's it. It's not super impressive. Like it just pushes a lot of damage, which I knew was going to happen. The card that actually impressed me is one that Scott recommended was the drag strip for the 5-star. I never flipped him. He died right away, but he drew 2 cards in 2 games, so he drew 4 cards in 2 games, and he did deal some amount of damage, and he took an attack and an action, and in one case he took 2 attacks and an action. So that was an interesting one to add. He's also, we never flipped him, but he's also ranged in this side, so we have 3 ranged guys. I'm playing Hovercraft just because I want to be able to always make sure Barrage is live.
I really like the
Yeah,
Hovercraft.
I like that.
I liked it a lot, actually.
Getting the bowl off, getting a weapon. I think.
Yeah, just the free. I really like it.
It's so much more value.
And you don't also have to like put your weapon on this, so it's a weapon that's going to stick around because you're basically trying to suit up Starscream with pick, and you don't really want to pick anybody else unless you have a plethora of cards. Like if your drag strip hits, so this deck needs a way to draw more cards too, but just because you want to always be getting back crowns, you just always want it. So other than that, it was fun.
Yeah.
It was a very aggressive deck that didn't have Peace through Tyranny. And there were blue cards in it.
Yeah.
So.
Sure.
All right, good match, Scott.
You too.